Good morning. It's a blessed morning, like blessed morning. Um, like I've been doing this for for ages now. Which is like simply going to the beach like in the early morning hours, because that have really impacted a whole lot of things in my life. And sometimes like it's crazier than you think. Yeah. Sometimes like it's crazier than you think, because matter of fact, like it has to do a whole lot of impact in your life if you really get it at the back of your mind that you really want to do better. Because going to the beach in the morning like is so inspirational, because you feel how great God is and how you should really thank God. Like it's been 6 a.m. out here when I came, and I wouldn't complain. I can't complain, because it makes you understand how great God is. Matter of fact, like the most important thing about beach is this: like if you get to the beach, you see like, man, you standing, your eyes cannot even see how far, like the ending and all that, bro. Like that simply needs to tell you how great God is, because we have to give thanks for life. Give thanks to God for giving us another day, like another experience, because you wake up every morning like thanking God, like Him giving you life and all that. But I have really seen the impact, like since I started coming to the beach, like the mental strength that I really get, knowing the fact that like I can step up, I can do anything that I really want to do. Because matter of fact, life is just about that. Like you getting all the inspiration at the beach, man. Like, yeah, God is the greatest, bro. Matter of fact, man, life gives us this chance like every day for us to do better. And it's not a problem for you to reset, restart, and getting going. Like it's part of the journey. Because if you don't do that, like you are not gonna grow. And all these things that I'm really talking about is around giving yourself that time to really think how you should be. And most of the times, places like you can get this is at the beach, and more especially in the morning, bro. Like God knows, like when I was studying, I had this thing in my head, like, yo, in 6 months I wanted to have like 1,000 subs. But I did that in 4 months. Like I did 1,000 subscribers in 4 months. And that was like, when I started doing that, I felt like I can do anything else in the world. Because when I started, like I used to think like I just wanted to get 1,000 subscribers in 6 months. But when I started, and I was like, oh my God, God is the greatest. This only happens through hard work and dedication, because you need to stay consistent. You need to stay relevant to whatever you do. But you can be able to figure out all these things when you restart, refreshing the mind every day that you should get better or you should get going. For you to be able to do all these things, the mind needs to be at peace. How can you get the peace? It's one way you can generate that is by sitting down, facing the ocean, looking at like how great God is, talking to your inner self that you can do better, you can do better, you can do better. I used to be thinking like that, and I'm still thinking about this, and I think like this each and every day of my life. It wouldn't be easy, the journey wouldn't be easy and all that. Some days it's tough, some days it's rough and all that. But I'm just very glad like I'll be able to have an amazing journey whereby I can really tell somebody right next to me like, yo, it took me 6-7 months consistency on YouTube. Like I never feel like I can really do that. I've been watching videos throughout my life on YouTube. YouTube is one of my favorite platforms, like I love to be. But I was just watching videos, not to even create. So I went to some point that I felt like, hey, you know what, man, I have to do something. And the rest is history, you know. Matter of fact, that is so amazing on me. Like, I'm so proud of myself that I was able to do it. And I mean, from there, everything is just happening good and all that. But it's all about giving yourself, restarting, resetting, and getting going. That's all it takes. No magic, bro. One way to get there is through consistency. But you have to utilize and understand how to be consistent. Because nowadays, if you just tell people consistency, they will just working hard, no barriers, like they don't know how to stop, where to stop, they just keep going. Consistency comes with strategies that you should be able to tackle whatever you need to do. You know, one way you can do that is by listening to yourself, talking to people. Like, you know, most of the times you cannot know yourself to that point, but people looking at you can have a better idea of like the type of human you are too. Even though in your inner self, you know who you want to be and how you want your future to be. But for you, like, people are looking at you, and most of the times you can wear nice clothes. At the end of the day, people will be like, nah, it's not nice. But you have to believe in yourself still. That is nice. And that is life, and that is everything you have to deal with life. We often forget to take care of ourselves, because the body and the mind needs to be at peace at its utmost best, you know. So when you come to the beach, like, you feel the resilience, like how peaceful it is, how calm it is, and how just the ocean is just moving, how like the sound of the beach, like, it's just, I mean, it just put a whole lot of things in me. Because when I get here, like, I got to remind myself like how hard like I really work and how extreme I go for my body, you know. And the body needs to be at peace, and the mind and the soul needs to be at its best for you to be able to be productive. And I mean, doing whatsoever you need to do, because if the body and soul is not at peace, man, it's hard for the brain to function. This is what psychology says. The body needs to rest. The soul needs to rest so that the mind can be at peace. So when the mind is at peace, it gives the body the utmost best. Like, the outcome is always positive. And I get to realize that a lot during this, like going to the ocean, visiting the beach in the morning. Like, you taking shower, you feel the freshness of it. Like, you feel like yo, like you started, it's a new day that you really started. And it's just about getting going and keep going. Because we have so much trauma, we have so many problems, and which we get from the works and everything, the businesses we do and all that shit. But for you to be able to figure out all that, man, like, it's about stepping hard, like, in putting the mind and the body at peace, like, as much as you can, because you really need it. Like, you really, really, really need it. If the mind doesn't rest, or if the mind doesn't have peace, man, it's so hard for you. Like, you feel like nothing works for you, and you feel like nothing is working for you. So that's part of the reasons why you need to make sure, like, you visit the beach in the morning and just take a daily meditation. Think about everything that you have, like, that you are going through, things that are going right and wrong. And when you get here in the morning, like, you're gonna figure out a lot of things, because the mind and the body is at its peace, you know, and you have every reason, like, for it to be at peace, you know.